Good morning, guys. As you can probably tell, because I've got a croaky voice a little bit, that I've not long got up. I was going to do a YouNow stream on here somehow, but I decided not to. Because I'll be honest, I think I'm better at recording videos than doing live streams. It's always awkward when, excuse me, when you're doing a live stream or whatever, and it just doesn't work out the way you want it to. Nobody comes to the what's the word? The actual stream. So I decided to just stick with what I know basically, which is recording videos. And as you've been following me on here for probably longer than a few days, those of you who don't know me all that well. Hi, my name is Rachel. I have a male partner and also a pet pigeon. His name is Pedro, and you'll probably see him maybe in the next video I upload, and hopefully you'll like it. He's nothing like, I don't think, any other pigeon I've ever seen. I mean, in terms of appearance, he looks pretty different, at least to me. I'm amazed how many different sorts of pigeons there are in the world. It's insane. We were meant to get a mate for him, a female, but it turns out the female we were originally going to get is not the correct breed, basically. She's not the same as him, because Pedro is a homing pigeon, but she is a racing pigeon, so she'd end up just basically buggering off somewhere. I reckon if we let her out after a few weeks or whatever, she wouldn't come back, whereas homing pigeons, they tend to always come back most of 99% of the time. And that's what Pedro does. And he really is such a lovely pigeon. I never thought in my life I'd ever have if someone had told me like 5-10 years ago I would have had in the future you're going to have a pet pigeon, I would never have believed him. It really is a complex, very complex sort of pet to have, in my opinion. Then again, the person I used to live with before I moved to this area, they ended up getting 3 cats. Not all at once, obviously, it was just gradual. Went from 1 cat, then to 2, and then to 3. And, yeah. And I lived next to a main road with that person. But luckily we managed to use a special technique as a way of making the cats afraid of the main road, like associating it with fear, so basically they would be held by the person, and every time a car went by they would be like shook a little bit, not majorly but enough to jolt them, like give them a little scare, I suppose. And yeah, that technique actually worked. They never ever went near the main road, ever. Whenever they went out, they would always go like hang around near the back garden part, just go a little bit beyond there. They'd always come when they were called, for their food or whatever. I mean, I had a cat flap, but still, they were pretty good. A good boy and good girls. I had 2 girls and a boy. And they were, or are, I don't really know, I haven't seen them for a long time. I'm assuming they're all still alive. Especially the youngest one. I mean, she was 2 years old the last time I remember, so she's probably around about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 now. And the average cat, I think, lives to around about maybe 18. But some cats can live actually longer than that. They can live till they're in their 20s, believe it or not. But I think it all depends on the sort of lifestyle that they lead. It's like pigeons, they only live for about 3 to 5 years in the wild, which is quite sad. But in captivity, they live around about 15 to 20, or 10 to 15. which is pretty good going, I'd say. So yeah, me and James, my partner, have got around about, I don't know, we're going to be in our 50s and still have Pedro. And who knows, we may have many baby Pedros at that point as well. We'll have to see. So yeah. I've been thinking of getting back, by the way, into drawing again. On a website it's called DeviantArt. And I may upgrade my membership to the core thing. And you can I think you can earn from that. So I guess I'll see what happens in that sort of thing. The thing is, I'm better when it comes to drawing from reference, like copying a picture type thing. But when it comes to drawing just randomly out of the blue, I mean, it's not always great. And I haven't been drawing since, well, I did try and do it last year. But yeah. It's all about practice, isn't it? Practice makes perfect. And the thing that I'm using, will be using, you know, I need to get some new pens for it, is this. It's called a Rocketbook. And you think it's just a regular notebook? It's couldn't be further from the truth. It's actually reusable, meaning you can just use it over and over again. I think the paper is very different. It's like made of a special sort of very smooth kind of material. That's what it looks like. What, Pedro? Actually, if you look carefully at it, even though you probably won't be able to see in this light anyway, it's got actually little dots on it, which is kind of cool. And it's got a QR code down the bottom as well, if you look. It's there. And it has an app that goes with it, so you can like scan the pages. It's pretty good, you know, if you want to do drawing, and you can use it infinitely, you know, forever practically. I like it. It's pretty nice. I think I got it last year or the year before, can't remember which. But yeah, I need to get some new pens for it. I mean, I have got a pen for it, but I think it's running out of ink a little bit, or starting to dry up slightly. So when I get some new pens, it will be sorted, and that is what I'm going to be using to draw, basically. I mean, I would use my iPad, but my iPad is Ow! Pedro, don't bite. He bit me. Here he is. Isn't he beautiful? Such a gorgeous boy. He's so cute. You're famous, Pedro. Bless him. He can be a good boy when it suits, so trust me. Who's that? Is that you? He knows when the camera's on him. He's far from stupid. People may think, oh, birds are stupid. They're not. They're very intelligent. And Pedro is no exception. So yeah, I did actually post in my profile the link to my DeviantArt page, but if you want, I'll post it in the description bit or whatever of this video, and you can check it out for yourself and follow me on there. And we'll see what happens, I guess. That's all from me for now, and all from Pedro. Say bye-bye. He's so cute. I love him dearly. And he's not trying to peck my finger off. But anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.